Hey, sports bettors, thanks for stopping by. My name is Boyd. I'm an instructor with OddsJam. I teach beginner and struggling sports bettors how to use positive EV tools and find mathematically profitable bets with all the outlier prices that are out there. Today, we're going to go through a quick target we're going to use for tonight's game and the Pittsburgh-Cleveland game on Thursday night. So I want to use that game as sort of an example, sort of a template, and help you use this on a frequent basis going forward with all the different games, all the different, NBA, NHL, all the different sports available. So it's more or less showing you how to hunt, how to use the tools, and use it on tonight's game so you can take advantage of that and make a little money. Now, before we get into the video and some of the picks and some of the methods and tips and strategies I'll show you, I want to remind you that as an instructor with OddsJam, I have some value-add things for you to talk to you about. First of all, there's a sports betting quiz. It's a really cool 2-minute quiz. It's going to give you the instant feedback so you can identify how you stand and kind of where you rank in the gradings as far as success factors in sports betting. And I can give you an idea of what you can do next to improve and get going. Also, I want to invite you to a free one-on-one conference call, just a free call to talk about your scenario, where you're at, what you're doing, what's working, what's not working, and really help you with a bet plan or a roadmap to profit using the tools and using the strategies, because it really does help. It really does work sort of getting that one-on-one consultation, that one-on-one coaching, and really help you personalize your situation. So I'm happy to do that. Make sure you hit those links below, and let's get connected as soon as possible. Let's get into today's picks and videos and show you some of the insights on the Steelers-Browns game. All right, let's take a look at the Pittsburgh Browns game. And what you can do is actually use the positive expected value page at OddsJam and go over here to just the game tab, and you can individualize and separate out this Steelers-Browns game for yourself. And you can see right now, player interceptions over at BetMGM minus 110. Seems like a really good bet relative to the 5.5% EV edge, and also the market width over here at 20 is really, really good. Now you can open up this bet and get a little bit more data and take a look at a few more things here as I scroll down and push this information up so you can see it a little bit better. Again, it's kind of an outlier, right? You can see the minus 115 is not too bad at Bet365. Minus 121 over at Bet Online, that's a good piece of information. Circa minus 135. So again, this bet at minus 110 at MGM on Wilson under 0.5 player interception seems to be a really, really good wager. Now I'm going to show you another tool you can use to identify same game parlays and things you can use at individual sports books. Now over here at the left-hand side, there's some more tools, more resources. The one that I want to use is the parlay calculator or parlay builder. It's right here. And this is something you can get into and you can say, hey, you know what? Got maybe a bet that I want to take a look at. Let's say you're doing it at FanDuel. Type that in here. And maybe this is a same game parlay. We're going to piece this together. I'm going to change screens. You can plug any game you want into, but this is actually coming back to us with a scenario, say at FanDuel on a 3-leg parlay on a same game optional output here in the NFL as far as the market. So it's telling us right now this Ravens-Chargers game's got some good value. And again, if you were wagered $100, this would pay out $11.84. So this parlay builder is something you can use as a tool to put together different types of parlays, different types of scenarios. Let's say we up this to a 4-leg parlay. We hit show my parlay. It's going to recalculate and go out there and find different information that structures it in a better way. This is telling us on a 4-leg situation, we'd want to consider this Niners-Packers game. So again, more tools you can use. You can go over here to the low hold page, surf through that if you want to find any value in the Steelers-Browns game tonight. And of course, you can sift through here and find the different markets for the different games as well, going on with different advantages on the low hold side of things. So another tool, another resource. You can go to the odds screen. You can do a lot of things. There's a lot of choices, a lot of methods, and that's what I do, sort of help people, get a plan, put together a roadmap, and understand how to use all the settings, all the screens, and put this together so you can really profit repeatedly. And it's a lot more fun when you're making money than losing. Now, one more strategy you can use to kind of wrap this up is you can go through the individual game in the market. So we got the Steelers-Browns game here. You can go through all the markets, the main markets, the player props, all of these. But I found one that kind of stood out, so I thought I'd share that with you. And again, this is on the second quarter total points. So in tonight's Steelers-Browns game, you got a minus 110 here at FanDuel. Bet Online is at minus 124. Best price in the market right now. Best odds is under 10.5 points in the second quarter of the Browns-Steelers game. We like that quite a bit. Now, don't use this particular book here very much, but they're at minus 149. The OddsJam Perfect Line is right around that minus 107, so we're right there close to it. Bookmaker, solid book, big player in the market. They're at minus 131. So again, you're buying this low, and seems to be a good positive EV bet that you can be excited about. There's another one for you. All right, guys, there you go. There's some picks for tonight's Pittsburgh Steelers Cleveland Browns game. And I know this is kind of a fast and furious tour of different tools, different methods, different ways of doing it. But I'm going to tell you, that's what we try to help you with on a one-on-one basis and try to give you some guidance and some structure, because it is a lot of information, but really is easy to find these positive EV bets. So hope this makes sense. Again, get in touch with me. Let's get started, make you some money, and join the channel. Share with a friend that might get some value out of this as well. Make sure you join the channel because we have a lot more betting content always coming around.